What is up, guys? It's Tommy here and welcome to the Liverpool Bournemouth post-match analysis show. I know that this video is very late, but yesterday I had to go to a doctor's appointment with my girlfriend and it was on the other side of the city, so we arrived home very late, so I decided to watch the game this morning. So I ignored Twitter and I just stayed off the internet for the night. And I was really nervous. I knew that this was a huge game because we really struggle against bottom half teams. Liverpool are, you know, unbeaten against top 10 teams in the Premier League, but they are actually, you know, suffered already 5 defeats, and all in all it was a disappointing performance, especially the first half. Liverpool weren't, you know, as good as they were against Everton, but this seems to be the theme this season, that against, you know, awesome teams, against top 7, top 8 sides we are awesome, and against bottom 10 sides we struggle. And it could be a mentality thing as well, that maybe the players feel that they don't require to put in as much effort against the likes of Bournemouth as we put huge amounts of effort against the likes of you know, Everton, Man City, Arsenal, and this has been the theme this season. But let me know, guys, what do you think about this game? I don't think they deserved a draw, even though their manager said that they did, but basically they scored from 2 Liverpool mistakes, defensive mistakes, and that has been so costly, and I don't think that Jurgen Klopp is to blame for this, because, you know, largely for the majority of the game Liverpool absolutely bossed and dominated Bournemouth, and we really should have taken more of our chances. We scored 2 very good goals, but you know, you can't you know, control and legislate individual mistakes, like Wijnaldum passing it straight to Forfeit in the 7th minute when it was very obvious that Forfeit would run towards Mignolet to nick the ball away from Mignolet and into the back of the net, and Wijnaldum still made that pass. And that's not on Jurgen Klopp, that's on the players. And we still made progress this season compared to last season, and actually we are in 3rd place now. But of course the teams below us have a game in hand, and actually some results went for us. You know, Manchester United dropped 2 points against Everton, Man City actually lost to Chelsea, but Tottenham won spectacularly. They were trailing in the 87th minute 1-0 and they won 3-1, and also Arsenal won. I think the main question is, you know, will it be Liverpool or Arsenal who make the top 4? I think Tottenham and Chelsea are absolutely nailed on for the top 4 now. Manchester City, with the amount of quality they have, I just can't see them dropping that many points, so they will drop out of the top 4. And I think Man United have just too many, you know, very tough fixtures. Let me pull up the fixtures. So Man United still have to play Chelsea at home, Man City away, Arsenal away and Tottenham away, and they also have to play Southampton away. Burnley away is always a tough game as well, and Arsenal still have to play Leicester at home, who are in big fine form. Crystal Palace away. Crystal Palace in the last 5 rounds they won 4 of those last 5 games, so they are also a tough game for Arsenal. They have Tottenham away, Man United at home, Stoke away, Everton at home, Southampton away. So on paper Liverpool have the best run-in, but you know, we really struggle against the likes of Stoke and West Brom. Those are the 2 games for Liverpool away from home, and we haven't won away from home in a long time in the league, since like December, I believe. So this is now the big acid test for Liverpool. Can we break our, you know, this endless cycle of struggling against you know, teams like Stoke and West Brom away? It seems like we have a much harder time to win there than to go this year. We went to Arsenal, we went to Chelsea, we won there. We almost won at Tottenham, we almost won at Man United, we almost won at Man City as well. We could have lost that game. So this is going to be a really interesting. But let's also you know, analyze the game. So Liverpool, you know, started very sloppy. The first 20-25 minutes Liverpool didn't string a lot of good attacking plays and attacking passes together, and it was compounded by Wijnaldum passing it to Forfeit. So it was an absolute gift for Bournemouth, and it just shows that you know, there is something fundamentally wrong with this Liverpool defense, and I think it's more the personnel and not the tactics, because you just cannot concede 6 goals against Bournemouth and collect just 1 point from the available 6. Bournemouth have only collected 1 point away from home combined against other top 7 opposition, and that was against Manchester United, and you know that Man United almost always draw at Old Trafford. But yeah, Bournemouth, they lost by 3 goals to the likes of Man City and Everton and Arsenal, so Liverpool really should have beaten them. But actually Bournemouth could have gone 2-0 up, because after a set piece Bournemouth had a glorious chance to make it 2-0, and Jurgen Klopp was shaking his head. And you know, after, you know, Liverpool went 1-0 down, I was fearing the worst. I still believed that we could pull a rabbit out of the hat, but I think it's on the defense and it's on the personnel who are not good enough. I think Klavan is not good enough, Mignolet is not good enough. And I'm talking about a team who is challenging for the title, who is trying to, you know, get into the quarterfinals or the semi-finals of the Champions League. We need so basically Klein and Matip are the only 2 defenders that I would keep long term. Milner is not a left back, so we need to sign a new left back. Moreno is not good enough. We need to sign at least 1 new centre back, because when, you know, Lovren and Matip are both injury prone, they have been in and out of the side, and their backups are Ragnar Klavan and Lucas Leiva. They are both not, you know, good enough to regularly challenge for the title, and I think that's where Liverpool should aim. We scored a brilliant goal before halftime. Firmino picks out Coutinho, who somehow sorts his feet out and passes it into the bottom corner, past the goalkeeper. Brilliant, and a vital goal for Liverpool to get back into the game. So it was 1-1 before halftime, and in the second half, in the first like 15-20 minutes of the second half, up until the 63rd minute, Liverpool played brilliantly, absolute fantastic football. We had like 78% possession. Wijnaldum just absolutely bamboozled the defenders, and making up for his huge error before the first Bournemouth goal, he whips in a brilliant cross to Divock Origi, who towers above the defender and bangs it into the back of the net with his thumping header. And Divock Origi is my man of the match. He was outstanding today, and we really need Origi to step up in the last 7 games of the season. He already stepped up today, and I checked his record. Actually, there was a period where he started 4 games in a row and he scored in 5 games in a row, 4 of those when he started many games in a row regularly. So when Origi gets in a rhythm, he can score goals in consecutive games. He already showed that this season, and he already has 2 goals in 2 games, which bodes well. But Jurgen Klopp made a very weird tactical change. Coutinho was feeling sick, he was almost throwing up. We knew that after the game from Jurgen Klopp's comments, but during the game we didn't know what happened to Coutinho, and Coutinho stormed straight down the tunnel, so he wasn't feeling well. And instead of bringing on somebody like Grujic or Alexander-Arnold or even Ben Woodburn, he brings on Joel Matip and goes with 5 at the back. And you can understand, maybe he was afraid of, you know, the same thing happening that happened in Bournemouth, where Liverpool threw away a 2-goal lead. But we were well on top of Bournemouth, and I would have preferred if you know, Jurgen Klopp went for it and just tried to get another goal and seal the game. But of course, you know, hindsight is a wonderful thing. If Liverpool, you know, and if Ragnar Klavan and the other defenders don't make those individual mistakes that led to the equalizer, which was from just a basic long throw in from Cook. He throws it into the mixer, and Liverpool don't really deal with the first ball. We don't even clear the second ball. And I think it was Emre Can who heads it straight down the middle of the pitch, and the Bournemouth player shoots, the ball ricochets, it hits Ragnar Klavan, and I think it was Joshua King who has a brilliant goal scoring record this year. I think that's already his 9th goal this year, so he is on a red hot form. Ragnar Klavan was actually looking the other way, he didn't know where the ball was. And Joshua King just toe pokes it, slots it home, past Mignolet, who had no chance. And Bournemouth had 2 shots on target, scored 2 goals. Very undeserved draw for Bournemouth. They defended well at times, but Liverpool had the chances. Even after that late equalizer, Matip had the chance where he really should have hit the target. He had a free header inside the box, and Origi could have thrown himself at the ball. He didn't, the ball just goes wide, and in the end the game ends in a 2-2 draw. Bitterly disappointing draw, because now we dropped 5 points against Bournemouth, and honestly, if we miss out on the top 4, you just have to, you know, wonder why Liverpool throw away so many times the points against smaller sides. Maybe it's the concentration of the players, especially the defenders, is not up to the standard. I'm sorry, but Ragnar Klavan he's just a really slow defender. He's not Premier League standard in my opinion. I mean, he's not a Liverpool standard player. And as a backup, it's okay, but when you have both centre backs, Lovren and Matip, who are injury prone, you are relying on the likes of Klavan and Lucas just a little bit too much. So that's why we need to sign at least one really good centre back, somebody who is as good as Joao Matip or even better. That should be the priority for Jurgen Klopp, because if Liverpool could have challenged Chelsea for the title with a better defense, I'm 100% convinced. There were so many games this season where we were leading with like 10, 15, 20 minutes to go, and because of defensive errors we conceded late on. Sunderland away, Bournemouth at home now. There's so many games. Manchester United away, but that was an offside goal as well. So anyway, Liverpool need to change the personnel in defense. I would bring in a new left back, a new centre back, and a new goalkeeper, and maybe a new defensive midfielder to upgrade on Lucas. But let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Brand new Liverpool Carry With episode is coming later today, so stay tuned. See you later. Goodbye.